Alright, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another YouTube video. In today's video, I'm giving you basically the strategy that we're using to run ads pretty profitably for my company and even close, some massive deals for my business just from cold clicks and opt-ins and leads from YouTube advertising. And I just want you to kind of understand, how we're able to help our clients do this, how we could potentially help you do this, and really how to turn $1 back into 3 with YouTube ads for your coaching services primarily. So whether you've got a group coaching program or one-to-one coaching, you've got more of a course built around your coaching so you don't do a lot of one-to-one or group, whichever it is, I just want to show you sort of the math that we're running and how to actually predictably scale this funnel process, okay? And so before we get into this, I just want to let you know that if you want any help setting these systems up for your business, you've already got to have some pre-existing revenue. This is not for, beginners, anybody doing really less than like $30,000 a month in their business already. But if that's you and you'd like some help setting this up, I would encourage you to book a call with myself or my team. And one of our offers is that we'll directly come in, build out this funnel for you, show you how to use it, and equip it inside of your business so that you can then be predictably growing and scaling your business. So let's dive into my computer here. I've actually got a whiteboard pulled up. Here we go. And I'm just going to kind of break down exactly what we've built for our company and sort of how we're turning $1 back into 2 or 3 pretty consistently. So first of all, we're running these ads on YouTube. And I would encourage you to do YouTube, especially right now. Facebook advertising, let's just face it, like it kind of sucks right now with the new iOS updates and a lot of the different policy changes. It's just forced, advertisers to another platform. And I think YouTube actually, because it's more of a visual platform, gives you quite a bit of an advantage if you can appeal to sort of the visual biases of, a viewer, which is like, the aesthetics of your advertising and just kind of the general vibe of it, plus the actual copy and the message behind all of it. So we're running multiple campaigns at a time. At any given time, I've got about 5 to 7 active campaigns, spending anywhere from $100 to $200 a day in each of these campaigns. And so I end up spending about $1,000 to maybe $1,400 a day. So I'd say average like $1,200 a day in advertising, and that brings back about 3 to 5 sales call opportunities every single day, and we'll pretty consistently close at least one for our flagship offer, which brings back anywhere from $2,500 up to $5,000 up front. In some cases, they even go straight for our higher tier offers, which start anywhere from $10,000 and range all the way up even to $50,000. So it's a pretty profitable funnel for us. And so how exactly are we doing this? What does the funnel look like, and what exactly are you doing? Well, it looks something like this. First, we have the ad itself, and the reason, by the way, I have 5 to 7 different campaigns is because I've got 2 to 3 different ad copies in each of these campaigns, and so that way we're feeding YouTube for this spin right here. We're giving it as much to play with as possible. Different targeting, so different audiences we're going after, different copy, so it can sort of mix and match these 2 variables, and then we're sort of seeing which targeting and which copy seems to perform the best, and then just spending more on that. At our peak, we were actually spending $3,000 a day towards the end of December, and I've scaled that back now because we were just honestly getting too many sales calls, and we weren't able to actually kind of listen for the data and track the objections we were getting on the phones and stuff like that, so therefore being able to adjust our actual funnel. So the ad looks something like this. Got an ad, they click it, it takes them to a landing page where they can actually, I'll draw it out visually for you. Basically, you've got a headline sort of sharing the name of a training. So yours, if let's say you are a life coach, for example, it could be like, how to, take control over your life, your relationships, and your career in, a year's time or less with these 3 mental habit tricks or something like that, right? And then you want it to have a picture of you right here, and then a little button to opt in and start the training. Then when they click that button, that should open up a little pop-up, and this is what we have actually, that then has you feed in your name, your email, and then you can watch the training. And actually, we actually have ours giving people our phone number as well. And if you're watching this video and you're gonna funnel hack me and you're gonna just go opt in and watch this training just because you want to see what we do, actually put in your real name, your real email, and your real phone, because then you can actually funnel hack me. It's actually kind of funny. Probably 1 out of 10 of the opt-ins are just a guy putting in, like, you know, just bashing his keyboard, and like he thinks he's real smart. But the problem is you're actually missing all of our email copy, and you're missing what we do when you would give us your phone too, so you're not actually funnel hacking us. So then once they opt in and give us their information, they're redirected to another page, which is just a basic video page, and this is where we play it's about a 40-minute long video, and it's really just an extremely valuable training. In our training, we're showing people how to start and grow a successful online consulting or coaching business, or take their current business and scale it, you know, to that 7-figure level. So everything that we've done to do that. And so we just kind of play this video, and throughout the video, we're showing client testimonials. We're showing, you know, valuable content that really, you know, helps people understand that we are the authority in the space. And then at the end, we give a pretty solid call to action to say, hey, look, you know, if you've enjoyed this training, the best option is just to book a call directly with our team. So the video page kind of looks like this. We've got the headline name of the training. Then we've got the actual video right here that plays for, you know, those 40 minutes. And then right underneath it, we've got, you know, a book a call button that appears after a short amount of time, so that we don't just get spammers, you know, booking calls. And then if we see that a call that books doesn't look good, we'll immediately cancel it. So a lot of the time we'll just pretty much cancel it on the spot, because, you know, like I'd say 1 out of 3 of the calls just don't look good for our calendar. And so we've got to, you know, we don't want to waste our time there. And then on those calls, you know, we just run them like a typical sales call. And this creates tons of opportunities for our company. And we seem to be closing pretty consistently. I'd say about, you know, anywhere from 30 to maybe even 40% of these calls are closing. Another thing to note too is that when they give us their name and their email, we actually have, to supplement the call to action on this video so that we get those calls, we also have a 7-day email drip sequence, and this allows us to have a really solid sort of top of funnel presence for our potential prospects. And in these emails, we just write up, you know, testimonials of clients that have worked with us. So then every single day, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah, that's correct. Every single day for 7 days, they're seeing, like, you know, here's how Jordan went from $0 to $60,000 a month in his business following our formulas. Here's how Doug and Haley went from $10,000 a month to $100,000 a month. Here's how Grace, you know, closed her first $10,000 client. Here's how our client, you know, Jeremy, was able to go full time as an 18-year-old, making $120,000 a year within 3 months. You know, just kind of testimonials from clients. And with each of the emails having a very clear call to action, just a little link right here to come back and either watch the training or just book a call directly with our team. And this 1 7-day email drip sequence, you know, 2x'd the returns of our funnel. So we found that it actually was quite effective to have some emails going out. And then lastly, whoever clicks these ads and visits this page, they get added to a remarketing list. So we also run ads straight to this list of people that just encourage people to come back and watch the training or book a call. So they're on this list for 90 days. Whenever anybody, you know, clicks any of our ads, they're going to get a bunch of retargeting ads. So no matter where they go on the internet, whether they're browsing on Google or they're watching other YouTube videos or they're on Instagram or Facebook, they're going to get retargeting ads from us. And so we're going to be, you know, extremely top of mind for them. And this also was able to add like another 50% to our returns in this process. Okay, so it's really quite straightforward. I mean, you can see it's not that complex of a funnel. Really, the whole goal is just to turn cold traffic into sales opportunities for my business. And, you know, that's what it does. The real meat is this 40-minute video, and this is where we actually work with our clients to record this custom video based on, you know, the sales they've already gotten, the reviews they've gotten from their successful clients, exactly what they're selling and how they're selling it, and, you know, what their point of difference is in the market, what makes them different. You know, all these things help us kind of write up a custom video as well as custom ads, custom landing page, you know, obviously the video, emails, everything like that. So yeah, that's really what we do. It's pretty straightforward. And I don't want to like pretend it's more complex than it actually is. Really, it's just all about figuring out the right sort of first 5 seconds of that ad that you're running to your audience so that you get their attention quickly. And then it's making sure that the 40-minute video that you have is really valuable, and playing with all the variables. You know, there's a few key variables that you can play with, like the actual ad itself and the targeting behind the ad. Those are already 2 variables. Then you've got the style and the copy of the landing page and the image that you used on that landing page. And then you have whether you're collecting email or name or phone, or just email or just phone, or whatever you want to collect there. And then there's actually what you're saying in that, you know, case study video or that value video. So how do you start the video? How do you run the call to action? What do you say? What don't you say? What do you kind of leave a little unturned? You know, and so playing with a bunch of different variables there. And then there's obviously the email variable here. This is an important one because these emails can really determine the return that you get on your advertising. So it could turn 10,000 to 15,000 to 10,000 to 30,000 by having a good email drip sequence. So all of these variables, the ad, the landing page, the the email drip sequence after they opt in and watch the video, to the video itself, to the actual sales call, which we haven't even talked about yet. These are all pretty important variables and all things that you'd have to play with and try different angles on it and see if you can master. So a lot of people, when they first start this funnel, they expect, to get a return within like $5,000 in spend. But in reality, it took us, over $50,000 in spend to start to see some solid returns. And that's just, the reality that you're gonna have to deal with. Like this is not the kind of thing where you just click it on and it just works out the gate. This is $50,000 in spend, and we even tracked like all the numbers, like how much it costs to get a click on these ads and the opt-in rate on the landing page, and how much time people spend watching the video, and of the people who do close, how much time did they spend watching the video. And there's just a lot of variables that we played with to figure out, what makes somebody convert. But now we are spending $1 and bringing back 3 or 4 depending on the day. So that's how we do it. It's really pretty straightforward. And like I said at the beginning of this video, if you want our help building this for your company, you should already be doing anywhere from $30,000 to $50,000 a month with your coaching offer, or maybe even more. But if you want us to build this funnel process for you, or help you build equally as powerful organic marketing processes to fill the calendar, I would encourage you to just book a call with myself or the team using the link in the description or in the pinned comment below. Obviously, we're not going to force you to make a decision. We're just looking for people that we know we can serve and that we know we can turn into a testimonial for our company. But we'd love to see if you are a good fit, and if you'd like to have this built out for you over the next 4 to 6 months and have it profitable in that time frame, let us know, because we'd love to take a stab at that. But anyway, even if you're not willing to invest, or you're not really sure that that's for you, I want this video to be valuable for you so that you kind of have a good idea of what you should be working on next in order to scale your business. And I can honestly say that if you're doing any less than 6 figures a year, this video just isn't for you, because you need a lot of money in cash reserves for this to really work. You need, a couple $100,000 in cash reserves so that you can still pay your team, you can still pay your other expenses, you can you've got cash coming in, you've got consistent sales from organic, so that you can supplement the spend and the advertising costs until you get them both to work. So that would be how you would start and grow a successful online funnel for your coaching business. It's pretty straightforward. You build a massive email list while you do it, and that email list can convert into tons of business down the line. It's a pretty powerful asset for myself and my company. So anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like down below, subscribe, and turn on the bell notifications for more information and more sort of strategy on growing your online coaching or your consulting business. Once again, if you want to speak with myself or the team, book your call using the link in the description. Otherwise, enjoy the free YouTube content and let me know what you think. I'll see you.